Yerp. Hope everybody's doing well. Let me just check a few settings on my computer because I think it... Okay. For a second, I thought it changed all my settings. What's up, Lloyd? What's up, Hash? How's everybody doing? Right. Let me switch on over. Oh, I forgot to activate the thing. Give me 1 second so I can read chat on screen instead of... Hopefully it works. I did spend some time the other day fixing it. Excuse me. Okay, so far so good. Oh, we're on. Doing good. Okay, hold up. Moment of truth. It works. I think. Sort of. Yes. Okay, hold up. Okay, it is working. I forgot to do one small thing. Let me do this. Where's transparent? Force transparent. Okay. Now activate it. There it goes. Perfect. We're all set. I can read chat and everything. Let's see. Just gotta do this. Oh, dagnabbit. Okay. Right about there. Up. Shoot. You can only make this mistake 1,000 times, right? Okay. Now for... Oh, wait. I'm trying to figure this out. How do I... Dear Lord. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make it to where it always shows it on top. Please. Just do me that one favor. Guess not. Okay, I've seemed to... I can't figure out... There's a way to make it to where chat will not disappear. And I'm trying to figure that out. 1 second. Let's see. Da-da-da. That's not it. Da-da-da. Oh, wait. Interesting. There it is. Okay, it just took a second. That's why. Now we're good. All right. Sorry about that. Let's go ahead and get this on the road. Okay. I've been missing a lot. Let's see. Still feeling sick. Still feeling sick. Slept in. All the money in the world. Won't buy this dude a second monitor. I have 3, and I got it to where now it's on this thing. Because, you know, before I was reading it off my TV, which is way over there. Now I can actually play the game. And this was your idea, Bluey, so where I can actually see the chat on the screen. It just took a sec. I think we had this issue last week or the week before, but for some reason it just would not open up on this screen. It wouldn't stay open, but now it's actually good. No, I was saying I can see the YouTube chat. So here's the I think I see what you're saying. The issue with opening the actual YouTube chat is that if I put it over the game, then I can't see, if that makes any sense. Like, hold up, let me first go through this. Ooh, advertising sign? What's that? Kind of neat. Advanced Deadwood missions, possibly. Task list, sell everything. Apple tree? Ooh. Stone farm pack. Oh, just stuff made out of stones. That's kind of cool. Okay. Wait, was there any updates I'm missing? Oh, we do got the DLC. Cool. All right, let's go. Is it career? No, yeah, career. Yeah. Wait a second. Let's go ahead and put on the Mercedes pack. Make it so you get a notification when someone chats. If I do, especially as I get more people, I would eventually have to turn that off. Like, okay, so here's the thing. I can see you guys' chats. The problem is... How do I explain this? essentially where you guys see my face is where I see chat. If that makes any sense. So it's not a huge portion of the screen for me to be able to read. I can sort of, actually, I can make it a little bit wider. Hold up. Let me do this way. It's a little bit easier, a little bit bigger. Let me get into the game real quick. Okay. That's what I was looking for. I was really just trying to see the map. Okay, so the map is down there. So I can actually make this a lot bigger. Like this. Okay. So I can see about 5 to 6 chat messages at the same time. The issue is the faster I get the messages, the faster I gotta be able to read. Ooh. Let's see. Catch and drag it to a side screen and keep it there. But here's the, if I drag it to a side screen, that's pretty much what I already have in OBS, where I just have it over there. The issue is with my setup, the closest thing, and I think what you're trying to, or what you picture is like this screen. I have like another screen like right next to it. The issue is I can't have it to my left, like to the left of the screen, because that is how I get in and out, you know, to like go for stuff, you know. And actually, you guys know that my bed is like right here. I can't put it to the right because this is my wall right here, so I can't put it right there. Well, actually, technically, that's my window right there. I'm not gonna knock on my window, but there's my window right there, and then to the left, that's like almost right over my bed, which means I would need a stand to like sort of put it on and things. But yeah, I'm using the chat pop out on your stream, opens it in a new window. Is your screens not side by side? My two main screens that I am, yes, the sim rig is like further behind. So when you're watching me playing Battlefield, so it's trying to make sure you guys can see it the way I'm seeing it. So okay, so you guys are looking at me head on, so whatever. Where I'm playing the video games, I have two screens and there's me here. So it's like my two screens and then me here when I'm playing Battlefield. Right behind that is my other monitor, my sim rig setup, and so I'm sitting in that setup. And then immediately to the left of that is my bed. Like right now I can touch my bed. And actually right here to the left, so you probably can't see my mic, maybe you can. There's my mic. I'm reaching over to my bed, but in between me, like in between my sim rig and my bed, is this little like rolling cart that I got from like Walmart, that has my keyboard on it and my mouse, and also some controllers to control that TV, the lights, and then that astronaut little light thing over there, as well as for some reason a Sharpie, my notepad, and my pens. You need a monitor arm that moves, hangs out when you're sitting down, and swing it in. That is true. That would actually possibly work. You got sick pillar? Yes, because my girlfriend, when she's over, she, sometimes forgets to wear a bonnet, and the silk part is good for the hair. Good for the hair. The hair. Okay, so we need to put more nitrogen. Nitrogen is what, fertilizer? Hold up, let me just check the precision farming to see how bad our soil is. pH is good. It's just our nitrogen. Our nitrogen is atrocious, so we gotta get nitrogen up. Let's see, that's posh. They're really not that bad, actually. What's a bonnet do? It's the same thing as a silk pillow. Essentially, it's just a sort of silk-like fabric that goes over your hair. It essentially allows your, well, I know it has, but it's kind of hard to explain because it happens to everybody's hair. Certain fabrics sort of snag your hair a little bit, or catch onto your hair. Not like painfully snag, but grab and grip your hair. Actually, hell, this hat does. The silk just brushes over without disturbing the hair. It doesn't grip on it. It doesn't like mess with it or anything. So it's a way to essentially sleep at night without messing up your hair. That's the gist of it. Who's the third guy in here? It says 3 people. I don't know. Hey, whoever you are. Capybara. See, hey, it worked. I got the thing. I got the gate. I got the thing. By people who got different hair, bro. No, because even one of my friends in high school, he didn't sleep with a bonnet, but I could see he had much longer hair, and I could see his hair. His actual hair was like past where my shoulder blades would be. It would not necessarily, because I'm trying to use words that don't over exaggerate what's happening. It's just weird. I'm trying to figure out how to explain it. I've had shoulder length hair, never worn a bonnet. No, you don't have to wear a bonnet. Even black people, we don't have to wear a bonnet. I do just to keep the hair fresher for longer, I guess. Actually, that's a better way of saying it, because even women, I've seen white women wear it. Have you ever seen women who go to the hair salon, they just got like freshly done hair and they're trying to sleep on it without messing it up? They're wearing bonnets. Well, I think most of them would wear a bonnet to sleep. But the thing is, it just keeps the hair fresher for longer because it's not getting messed up with a bunch of other fabrics it comes into contact with. It doesn't necessarily mat up, no. It just messes up the hairstyle. I guess that's the easiest way. Like my dog will mat up if you don't take care of it. That is another thing. Certain dogs, yes, their hair texture mats up very, I won't say very bad, but you know, bad enough. Let's see. Like right now, you guys can't see it, but the chat is like overlaying on top of the of these contracts. That's a fertilizer contract. We are probably gonna do this. We're probably gonna do that. Let's see, that's spraying. Spraying's for herbicide. Honestly, we could do both. But I'm definitely gonna do this and borrow that one. So let's go find this machine. Yeet. Let's see. Back this up. Quick. Eat. Locked on. Okay. We need to go. Wait, we need fertilizer? Fertilizer. I think that's lime that I have right there, but if it's fertilizer, we're good. But I think that's lime. No, because that's lime behind it, so this has to be fertilizer. Yes, it is. Okay. I've missed something. Okay, here's another black person question. What kind of brush do you use? Definitely one with bristles. I'm not really sure how to explain it, but I use a finger brush for my hair on my head and a boar hair brush for my beard. I'm gonna be honest, there are guys that I've met in my life who actually know, you know, the type of brush and things of that nature. And I've heard boar hair brush before. I've heard of that before, and I have heard a black person say it, so I'm assuming they also use it. But I'm like the last person to talk about or to ask questions when it comes to, excuse me, like popular hairstyling techniques. I'm just not that good at it. We are probably taking out way more fertilizer than we need. What are we saving up for? I think it was a field, if I remember correctly. We gotta save it for field 22. Yeah, that's what it was. We gotta save it for field 22. Ash, you really love this capybara thing. Let's see, boar hair is more short and stiff bristled. I think that's, yeah. I think that's what they use. I can't be 100%. Oh, we need to go, we'll turn right and then we'll go. See, at least this way you guys can now see the map in the bottom, right? Well, I mean, it's in the bottom left, but I mean, correct. I think you guys can now see the map, which means in all of my games now you guys can see the map, which is kind of cool. So you guys can sort of see what causes the weird stuff. See, boar hair seems to be the only thing that chills beard hair. I don't really have a beard. Mine's just a tiny little goatee. A little city man goatee. Actually, well, what part of this is considered a goatee? This is the mustache, so this piece would be considered the goatee. Alright. And then I'm not sure what this is. Chin badger? I don't know. Now, I'm not even sure if this is called chin badger. I don't know what any of this is called. Or is it just chin badge? Chin badge makes more sense. I remember hearing this in George Lopez years ago, so I don't. Oh, that's water. Ooh. Yeah, I had to save it. Okay, let's go this way. Can we fit through here? I don't think we can. I genuinely don't think we can. Oh, well, there's me for thinking. Let's see. Gives it a wavy flow. Yeah, goatee is the middle. Okay, that's that part. I think we're one field over, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, no, this is the right field. You know, this is the perfect game to have chat on. Because even though, like, it overlays on some stuff, it's not like I'm, like it's high stakes stuff, and it's not like I'm missing, like, a lot of detail, if that makes any sense. Let's see. Where's the... Oh, yeah, I forgot this is 42 meters, so we got a lot of width. Let's see. Cheeks are the chops, then sideburns. The underlip is the tickler. That's... yeah, I'm not referring to it as that. We gotta turn that off. Let the machine do its magic. Is it working? Let's see. Yes, it is. And I got my thing there. I like how the tires, like, the tires legit get muddy. I like it. I think someone made a mod on PC to make... wait, I don't think I have that installed, but I think they did to make the stuff more realistic. Oh, hey, Cody's here. Hey, Cody. Check this out. He just wants any excuse to use the capybara. I'm definitely gonna up the cooldown for that. Let's see. Check this out. Might as well your girl does. Or actually, I think what I would do is, idea. So one cool thing with Stream Elements, as far as that chatbot, it allows you to make it to where only certain commands are available if, well, like there's multiple things, but like for example, if the stream title contains a keyword, like you can make it to where certain commands are only active if the stream title only contains certain words, which I think is actually kind of cool. I think you could also do it for the description as well, if I'm mistaken on that one. Let's see. Oh, hi Cody. Sorry, I missed it. I got distracted. Am I correct? Okay, I knew something felt wrong. Is this screen supposed to be on? Like this top one's on, even though it's showing a baler that we don't have attached, but isn't that supposed to be on? Like, for something? Ooh, and there's a lot of little switches down there. Let's see. Oh, I accidentally turned off the map. That's my fault. Let's see. Do this. Let me turn around. Oh, come on. Turn. Oh, hold up. Let me. Oh, oops. I can't drive right now. Please leave a message after I hit this tree. Beep. Was there a middle row? I think there was. Let me do... what am I trying to do? Something I'm trying to do. Delete.
Nice guy 10 super chatted $1.
Thank you, Cody. Very much appreciated. Okay. Still working. I'm working outside of this. Excuse me. I had the worst protein shake before this. Well, it wasn't the... Well, yeah, it was the worst. The reason it was the worst is because I forgot to add sugar. And that made everything way worse. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm focusing on something real quick. Okay. Okay, let me read chat. Let's see. Oh shit, Cody with the dono. Told you I'm gonna do it. Thank you, Cody. What a legend is definitely right. Let's see, Cody, it's Friday. How was school? Better question, how are you doing in school? That's more important. Turn. Oh, I realized why it's not turning. Hold up. Click, 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 click. There he goes. Good, that's good. I'm gonna tab out 1 second. Bam. And can I, is there a way I can do this? Yeah, do that. Tab back in. You know, in hindsight, I didn't realize this field was this big. Like, I didn't realize it was, like, it extends all. That is probably the longest field we have on the map. Wait, is there a way we can see the game? The contracts tells us, right, how big the field is. 11.47 hectares. So it's not the biggest in terms of like just plantable size, I don't think. Let's see. I think actually down here, where is it? Field 38. I think 38 definitely has to be big. Yeah. Well, no, 1147 versus 1147. So that's crazy. So these are the same size field. Okay, hold up. What about 113? Okay, so this 113 is slightly bigger. Excuse me. Let's see. Nice job, Cody. It's big boy. Oh, it's a big boy. Yeah, I see what you're saying. It's a big boy, big chunky boy. Make it so if you donate, you get a permanent amount of XP. So, for example, you gave 50 XP. Chat, then you donate. That's fair. I can do that. XP for... I wrote 4 twice. My brain is malfunctioning right now. I wrote XP 44. Got it. What is XP used for? Oh, something you would very much like, Blow the Heat. Something you would very much like. Yes, you have. I think pretty much everybody has 0 XP at the current moment, I think. And it's just because I don't think I've turned that system on. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think everybody has 0 XP. There should be a way to see it, if I'm not mistaken. No, you got 75. Okay, so there is a way. But I think I need to change it to where... Yeah, I have a way to fix it, I think. I just have to change it after stream. But yeah, I can definitely do that. It's literally a worthless currency. Just promotes chatting. So, the part that makes it more worthwhile, and the reason why I think Bluey, you would like it, I can change it to where, in order to use these commands, it requires XP. In other words, the only way you would be allowed to spam is if you just had a huge amount of XP. This field is taking forever. Is there... Wait, was there another fertilizing contract? I think I missed that. Was there another fertilizing contract? There was not. Yes, you can do that. You can make it to where certain commands get, like, require a certain amount of XP to use. Yep. I can do that. I feel like a lot of the stuff I adjust just as, like, on a need to basis, because I just don't know when or how certain things would be used. Because, like, if, for example, I could watch a Twitch chat. My brain is having difficulty right now. I could watch a Twitch chat and sort of understand how everything works, because there are a lot of, like, stuff to pull from, a lot of evidence, a lot of Twitch streamers. As far as YouTube streamers, there's not a massive amount of them, so it's a bit different. Didn't work, did it? Oh no, it did work. I was gonna say. It all should work still, I think. Wait, where am I going? This way, right? Can we go through this way? This way, yeah. Oh yeah, I'm dropping off the fertilizer. I knew there was a reason I was coming back over here. Back this direction. You don't have to, because I think what I did worked. So I made it to where... Ooh, probably shouldn't do that. Well, we'll leave it there. That's fine. I made it to where you can't spam by putting a user cooldown on them of, what was it, 600 seconds? So 60 seconds is a minute. 600 is 10 minutes. Excuse me, jeez. So you can only use each command once per every 10 minutes. So if you want to spam a bunch of them, you still gotta wait. Okay, so returning that contract, good. I'm gonna drink some water. Give me a second. I need to drink water. And I agree with that. Also, to be a mod, you would have to at least have Discord, because that's how I communicate with everybody off stream. Jeez. I'm in grade 2. Okay, that's a lie. Alright, so we just finished that. We could go ahead and do the spraying contracts as well. The only issue I have with spraying is that I don't use the sprayer stuff. I have to sneeze a little bit. I don't use the spraying stuff often enough to warrant using it, I don't think. So I'm not going to worry about it. what I will do, seeds, I will fast forward. I have to sneeze. Ow. Ow. Okay. Let's see. What am I missing? Wait, what part did I laugh at? Let's see. And why you laugh when I asked to be a mod again? Did I? That's kind of rude. You acting funny lately. Why? Did you love my super chat? You said not to. Bless you. Okay, let me backtrack. Thank you for saying bless you. Yes, I did love you. I did actually. You should see a heart by your super chat. I think I actually did hit the thing to say it's appreciated. Excuse me. Is it me acting funny? Exactly, Ash. You gotta wait 10 minutes. You gotta wait 10 minutes. It's not gonna work. Not gonna work. Oh crap! Have we worked our job this month? Check the bakery. Go here. Oh, we got our hours in. We could technically just keep working hours. Actually, I will do just that. Actually. Beep. Let's go here. Oh wait, no, wrong one. This one. Work this one. Give me some hours. Bing, bing, bong. Bing, bong. Sneeze again. Don't sneeze. Don't sneeze. We're good. Keep feeling I have to sneeze. Whoa. Game? Wait, game. Okay, it's 5 something in the morning. That's good. Do we have any new contracts? Bell wrapping, sewing, spraying. Okay, so nothing I actually want to do. So, go here, go here. Yeah, go to 10 a.m. What I'm gonna do. We need to put nitrogen on the field, which, if I'm not mistaken, nitrogen is not lime, right? Fertilizer. Oh, perfect. We got plenty of that. Do we have a fertilizer? I don't think we bought a fertilizer, did we? Excuse me. Did we? Don't think we did. We never bought a fertilizer. Is it necessary for us to buy a fertilizer? I feel like we should. Should we? I'll feel bad I did that. I'll feel what? I'll feel bad I did that. Confused. Now I $2. Don't spend all your money here. As much as I appreciate it, I would appreciate it more if you actually spent your money on something that you wanted. I mean, I'm thankful for it, but then spend your money on something you want. Excuse me. Okay. I'm not sure. Maybe I just haven't been talking enough today, which is why I'm constantly coughing. Okay. Should we buy a fertilizer? Are there any on sale? Ooh, look that thing. Ooh. I wish we were like filthy rich, because I actually probably would buy this simply to help better. Chloe, could you tell me if this AgriPower is actually good on fertilizer? The reason I'm asking, and this is probably, it's not worth the money, not even with the discounts, not worth the money right now, but not where we currently are. But the thought process. This does have a leveler on the front of it, and then also tracks. I know tracks work really, really well as far as going over and traversing the silage and everything. Oh, plus it has 3 seats. So if anybody has any idea on whether or not this is actually good, I've used it before, but I've never actually used it for silage to know, hey, this is good, this is bad, this ain't. I don't know. If anybody at all knows, sure. It's a silage beast. Okay, so I will add that to the list of things to get down the line. Let's see. Liet. I think it's Liet. Liet's Wolf Agri Power. Let's see. My mom gives me $20 for lunch, and I had extra money left over. Okay, so I don't feel bad. I can't see Blade's chats. It's because he blocked you, so you can't see his chats. Let's see. BR back, Burb. But expensive, yeah. Because look, this is 42% discount, which means by itself, oh, it's only 200K. That does not feel good. That does not feel good to say. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. That does not feel great to say out loud. Oh wait, the Mercedes pack. Hold up. Is there a way to just check by pack? Ooh, here we go. At some point, we're gonna have to go to a test save so I can just check out this stuff. Combinations. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, so it works on these 2 trucks. What's the horsepower? Well, that's how I get money. It's Christmas. I've been there, done that. Okay, so these don't have a massive amount of horsepower. So these are like meant to be, yeah, like sort of. Okay. I think I get the idea. If we were playing like on a big team farm and we weren't using like a lot of mods, so we had to like actually carry stuff ourselves, I feel like these vehicles would be perfect. You know, small tractor just to tug some stuff from one section to the other. A trailer that might be able to have a flatbed, I think. Let's see. Ooh, what? It's kind of cool. That color versus this color, that's kind of cool. Ooh, just the frame. Oh, that's cool. Kind of cool. So this is standard, and it's actually really cool. Wait, what's the frame for? Not a 5th wheel. It's just interesting. Safety frame. That's interesting. You can add 354. Oh, I don't know why you would need that. It's like wearing a helmet, I guess. You can even increase the fuel size, which is nice. You don't have to refill as much. 3-point hitch. Okay. Wait, so okay. If only this had a little bit. Well, no, 354 is good horsepower, right? Am I tripping? Because at this point, we could kind of use this as a tractor. Am I mistaken on this? Let's see. It's not horsepower with them, it's torque. Look at the truck. Unimog is God tier. Rear 3-point. Roll on boxes. Forestry. Facts. Okay, so used it. So the thing is, the safety bar is for forestry. When trees fall on you, doesn't break the truck. I'm not gonna lie, this is actually dope. Like, I could actually see myself using this. The fact that we have a 3-point hitch on both the front and the back means we could use this for plowing fields and stuff. Now, the wide tires, you know, makes it a bit weird, but whatever. I'm not gonna lie, I like this. Let's see, where's the Unimog? Oh no, this is the Unimog, I'm tripping. What is this one then? Oh, just a smaller version. Well, no. Interesting. I'm not gonna lie, I like this one a little bit better, I'm gonna be honest. A bit more raised off the ground, a bit chunkier. You still do just the frame if you wanted. Okay, we don't have a 3-point in the back. It's hard for me to even read what that's saying. Oh, beacon lights. Okay, beacon lights. Okay. What does that do? I can't really see because of the chat. Can't really see what it's doing. It's doing something. Oh, in the back. Is this a 3-point hitch? I can't really see. You guys legit will be able to see better than I can. See, they have special axles too. Older Unimog. They've been around since Christ was a cowboy. Look at the axle. The axle's above the wheels. Let me see. Is it? Oh wait, it actually is. Can we zoom in more? How does that work? Wait, how does that work? Wait, are these differentials on the hubs? Or like, not on them, but how does that work? Okay, no, because here's the big diff in the middle. That's easy to see. But then, what? How does that work? I'm confused. I'm confused on how that even works. I don't know. I don't get it. It works, so I guess that's all that matters. So we got the AROX and the AROX with the Tektron. Oh wow, that's an extended guy. What the living Sunshield? Why is that? Oh, so you can start pulling stuff. I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of cool. Okay, let me reach out. Look at the axle above the wheels. Back, yes, it is. That's called a portal axle. It's a Unimog and G-Wagon special. It's a drop-down gear reduction on the hubs. I really want to test this stuff. I don't care. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be 1,000% honest with you. I don't fully care about these first few, like the MBs. I don't fully care. Just gonna be honest. I don't. Unless there's just something that I'm just missing. Oh, cool, I guess. Back loader attacher. I need to cough again. But these, I'm actually really curious for these. It's amazing. Basically, an extra 8 to 10 inches ground clearance compared to normal vehicles. That actually makes sense with how that works. Picking what tractor to use. What's going on in my body right now? They're just tractors made by Benz. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest, I'm not using them. Sorry, I'm not using these tractors. The Unimogs though, I do want to try the Unimogs. Will I be able to afford them? Eventually, yeah. Now, this one right here is probably the coolest one. This one I would actually use as a tractor, I'm gonna be honest. Because, look, 354 horsepower, which is not terrible. That's pretty decent. Safety frame, which we don't necessarily need, so I'm gonna pretend like I didn't see that. Warning signs, don't really care. Bumpers, I don't really care. I don't really care about the fuel tank. How much? Oh, it's only $100, I'll take that. The fact that we can have a 3-point hitch on both the front and the back. Now the question is, do we have a PTO? I don't think we do. So I don't think we'll actually be able to use these with the mowers, unless I'm mistaken. And you could use this to just straight up haul something. So think about it. We're on a farm, team working together. Hey, here's all these pallets. You have one person with like a forklift or a front loader, or hell, one of these things, right? You have one of these tractors with this arm attached to it. They're picking up the pallets, they're loading it onto the back of the Unimog, and then the Unimog is taking them to wherever. Maybe storage, probably storage. I don't think, well, no, they go 55 miles per hour, so let's see. The distraction manual bins. Iso truck V2 is the man TGS replacement. Where is it? Okay, wait. Where's it? Tektrum RS21. What? But the fact that the Tektrum is used for, oh, so this is the Unimog replacement. Okay, so you said this one is. I'm not gonna lie, that just the front grille alone, I kind of like the way that looks. I think I would hate it in real life, but in game, I kind of like it. Okay, I just like how it's styled. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I can definitely see that being the Unimog. Let's see, does it have a 3-point in the front? It doesn't have a 3-point in the front. It loses. Man, TGS wins. It has, I think, more horsepower, though. So, we'll say redeeming qualities. Let's see. Like a camp pit. Wait, a couple people own them around here. Live in the back. Oh, like a camp. I was about to say, what about the PTO? There is a PTO on the rear, not sure the front. And see, and that's the thing. Because I think the closest, I think this one, okay, is that not a PTO on the front of this one? No, that's not. Is it? I don't know if it is. Because we can put a 3-point hitch in the front. That's a PTO, I think. And the question is if I don't know. I definitely want to test this because at a certain point you could just use this as a straight up tractor. And I do want, you know what? Hold up. I'm sorry. We're gonna go test this. I'm sorry. We're gonna go test it. Don't care. I want to test this. I want to test it. I actually kind of want to test everything in the pack. So I'm sorry, but I do. Yeah, we're gonna test this stuff. I'm really curious. Like, as far as the DLCs go, I genuinely could see myself using this because everybody knows I still haven't used the Nexat, that big thing. Like, I haven't even tested it. I just want that out there. The Nexat pack, I haven't even tested that machine. I saw a video on it. That's about it. And so the machine I'm talking about, if I installed it correctly, yeah, the Nexat, didn't even, like, I haven't even used it, right? I've used the MacDon. Everybody's seen me. I like the MacDon. Okay, so the MacDon's good. The Plains and Prairies is also good. I'm gonna be honest, the Plains and Prairies is a nice one, especially for people like Blowheed who have like massive farms. Plains and Prairies is good. Nexat, I'm not sure if I'm gonna like it. I think I remember me and Blowheed discussing this. I don't think the Nexat is gonna be perfect, but unless you just have a field that's like perfectly for it. But yeah, there's that. Yeah, let's hold up. Yeah, that's where the PTO connects. Did you install all the new stuff? There's more new stuff. What? Just finished the watermelon. What is this bumper for? Other than the fact that I can see why it'd be used. Let's see. Okay, so first thing, I want to test this thing. So we are going to, we'll leave that the way it is. We will increase the power for no reason. I don't need that, but we'll put it on anyway. 300D, again, no reason. Sidewall, sure. Okay, we're gonna lease that. We're gonna test that. I also want to test the Tektrum. Sorry if you guys don't want to see that, but I do want to test this. Horn, sure. Front guard, sure. Front bumper. I'm not gonna lie, with this very specific color, the plastic actually kind of looks good with it. So I'm gonna leave plastic. Grill color, plastic. Mirrors, I kind of like that it's painted. Beacon, it doesn't really matter, so I'm not gonna put too much into that. Okay, so we're gonna release that as well. Now it showed that it works with all of these. The question is, why use one over the other? That's the thing I'm confused with here. Because okay, so like this small one is a half pipe. It's small, but it only holds about 15. Uh-oh. Where did my chat go? Oh no. Oh no 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 no. Oh no no. Oh, no, it's still there. Okay. Thought I accidentally deleted it. We're good. We're good. Okay. Okay, what does this one hold? This one holds grass, silage hay. This looks like it holds everything except grapes. Grapes are like the hardest thing to like fend for, but in fairness, no one's actually working on grapes. Okay, so the Unibox has 39.5 cubic meters of room. Okay, what about Agro Box? It holds the same 39.5. 39.5. Am I mistaken? But why does the other one cost 3,000 more? Like, I'm not gonna lie, the decals are nice, but I don't understand as to why. Oh, okay, I think this, okay. The Unibox probably doesn't have that unloading mechanic. Oh wait, it has, well, it's interesting. You know what, here's what we'll do. We'll just lease them both. We'll lease them both, it's fine. We'll lease all the ones we want to test. So, we'll lease it. And then the push-off container. Okay, let's go hop into, okay, hold up. Let me get rid of some stuff. So that was when I was testing sugar beets. So I'm actually going to go to my garage menu, and then we're gonna switch to these. Okay, so this truck or those trucks, return. Oh wait, I need that one. This one, return. I need that one. Return. Okay, so now, okay, so we have everything. Let's start with the Unimog. Okay, to test this Unimog, we need, for example, mowers. That's the main thing I would like to use both the front and rear hitch for. So we're just gonna get out the current configuration that we have. We're gonna just grab them and test them. Even though with this much money that we're putting into this, because the Unimog costs or whatever, we might as well just get the big M. Except for, again, we've been over this. I'm thinking out loud, so I apologize. But it doesn't work with mowers according to screenshots. That makes sense. Nothing ever does. I could just be happy. Come on. Let's see. Hold up. What does it look like on the inside? Ooh, look at that. You can drop that. Okay, what does it look like on the inside? Nice. And look. Okay, if this doesn't have if this isn't a two-seater, I would be severely upset. This has to be a two-seater. That's the horn. Okay, so, okay, I can't. Okay, hold up. Let me bag up. Oh, am I bagging up to this correctly? I don't think I am. I don't think it, okay, hold up. I said it does. Oh, you said it does. Okay, it does work with mowers. Okay. How's your day going, Doc? It's great. I'm having a lot of like coughing fits here and there. But outside of that, it's going great. It's going well. Oh, it fell over. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. So, we'll pick that one up. Let's see. I should have super shrink on, right? I do not. Let's see. Where is it? Super strength on. And we're just going to eat something like that. Perfect. Okay. Turn super strength off. gotta love PC. Yes, I did. But that's why it's a test server. It's okay to cheat in a test server. You're just testing stuff. Which again, I recommend everybody have one. Everybody should have a test server. Oh? Wait, whoa, look at it, look. I never noticed that, hold up. I never noticed, I didn't even notice this. So this part, okay, so it's, okay, hold up. So it takes off the, okay, that's cool. Okay, let's see. Let's unfold everything, see what works. Front does work, and that is a PTO, so hash is correct on there. I'm not gonna lie, that's good. That's really good. I like that. I know that means very little to most people, but I like that it does that. Okay, so I'm gonna turn this one off. Unimog, at least this version, A+. I like it. Get a test server. It allows you to test stuff randomly. Let's see. So I do like that. Now, this thing, especially that little attachment in the back, that's what we're looking for. Is there any? Let me turn on the commands. Sorry. Lower arm. Okay, so square. What does that do? Okay, I'm not gonna lie. That's a cool animation in and of itself. Okay, so we're gonna back up to this. Okay. Okay, so it is attached now. I'm not gonna lie, that's really cool. So, okay, so for me, the reason why I think this is actually a really cool system. Let me check before I say what I'm about to say. Okay, in the game they have a changing system. The biggest thing we can hold in a changing system. Okay, so this is better in the simple, well, okay, I'm gonna say to some degree it's better. Okay. The simple fact that this Unibox holds more than the changing system is a plus. However, let me check the cost again because I don't want to say the wrong thing. Okay, the simple fact that this is $9,000 compared to the changing systems version of about $40,000. And okay, another thing, the changing system holds considerably less. So that is something else to look at. So this one can only hold, what is it? It looks like a Forge Wagon, but it's not. But it can only hold Forge Wagon stuff. Okay? This one is not good. Okay, so we're not looking at any of these last three. We're going to look at this one. Okay? This one, excuse me, sorry. It looks like it holds about everything, again, except for grapes. You know what? While we're here, we're gonna test this one as well. We're gonna test this thing as well. But we have the manure spreader, The auger wagon, which holds 32, so it holds less. Okay. So this is just its standard trailer version, 36. Okay. Versus the auger wagon. Okay, so we're actually gonna test both. Okay. Right. Yeah. Okay. So let me pull this one forward. Open flap. What does that look like? Okay, so this thing should unload quicker, right? Let's test this. What do we want to test it with? We can fill the vehicle. Let's see. Fill level. Let's just do wheat. It doesn't really matter. We'll just do wheat. Okay. So, it is now full of wheat. I'm going to go over here. Go over here. We're just going to get right about here. We're going to park. Okay. If I open the flap, this cannot be performed at the moment. Okay, so I have to hit this button, I'm assuming. In which case, it starts to unload. I genuinely don't know how I feel about that whatsoever. Just genuinely have no clue how I feel about that. Like I don't know. Because here's the worst part about this. Can we still use? We can't use this as a normal thing, right? Like hear me out. If you were to go to the Mercedes stuff, this one you can use because it has a 5th wheel, right? You can even change the wheel setup, 4x4, 6x6. Wow, a 6x6 is crazy. Oh, so you only have those two, so you just got the strongest of each. A 4x4, 6x6, all power to all wheels all the time. So yeah, so this one, 625 is not, that's really good actually. But it has a 5th wheel. Also do like that you can customize it. Can you customize other trucks? I don't know. We'll check that. The Actress. Okay, so this one's different. These are both slightly different. Oof. Configurations. Oh, so you can change the cabin. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Edition 3. Okay, so there's a oh. Just looking at the inside, I don't think I hate it. Set you a video doc and blade. I'll check it later. I'm gonna be honest, I don't. The extent, I don't understand what's the main benefit or difference. Okay, so it just says some stuff on it. I'm sure there's some like real life difference. But as of right now, I don't really see it. Probably like an in-cabin thing. Yep, I can see it. Yeah, it's just visual in-cabin stuff. Okay. It is cool, actually. Wait, on the side, I do like that sort of chrome. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, don't hate it. Row cabin, which is interesting. That's weird. Very weird. And that's the Actros. And then you got this version. You got a 4x2, 6x4. Okay, so this one does not have power to all wheels at all times. So 4x2, if I remember correctly, that means the front two are powered. I think I'm wrong in that regard. The front two or the rear two that are powered? Probably. I forget. Okay, one thing I learned in American Truck Simulator is actually how to read the configurations to know like the difference and stuff, but it's been a second. I know when it says 4x2, if I'm not mistaken, it's 4 wheels, 2 of which are powered. I can't remember if it meant the. I think. Looking at this, the fact that we have this differential in the back, I'm gonna say it's the back 2 that are powered. Say it's the back 2 that are powered. These do look like nice, like regular trucks to drive on. Easier truck. Small little nimble guy, 530. That's not bad, actually. Okay, so I think the main thing you're gonna take away from the Mercedes-Benz pack is if you are running a very realistic version of the game. So if you needed to drive your packages around a warehouse, I feel like these would be okay. You know, especially around the outside. I feel like these would be okay, pretty good for that, especially since they work with the front loader attachment, you know. And they don't have massive horsepower because, like Bluey said, they're more there for torque. It's the torque that matters, but what the heck was that? Oh, that's odd. Well, not odd, just wasn't expecting it. Oh. Wait. Backload. Okay, so the attacher attaches to the back, which again, interesting. So if I just really needed a front loader, let's compare those to the front loaders that are in the game. Okay, so in hindsight, what about the telehandlers? Sorry. What about the telehandlers? Okay, the fact that each one of those vehicles is cheaper than the front loaders or the telehandlers. Now, of course, the telehandlers are better for loading stuff onto trucks. They just are, because of they can raise up a lot higher. They can also extend forward, back without having to move the thing. So they're better in that regard. I would say the Mercedes pack so far, the vehicles and stuff that are in it are actually pretty good, because I could see myself using these. Like, maybe not where I am in the game right now, because of how I'm playing it, but should I have had like a greenhouse, we have pallets and stuff of that nature, excuse me, I could see myself using one of these. Like, even this one, it's pretty strong, has a decent amount of horsepower, more than enough. You know what, I'm actually gonna lease this one so I can test it. Again, I know you guys are probably sick and tired of me testing stuff, but we're gonna go ahead and get that. We're gonna go ahead and get this, and I need at least a pallet fork. Okay, so we could test all this. Okay, before I get to more testing, then, geez, because that's all I've been doing. But so far, Unimog, good. These, what would you call it? Acrox, what? It doesn't really matter which one you use. So far, I'm trying to think if I would actually use this at a certain point, and if so, when would it become, you know, useful? Let me pull this out of the way a little bit. Okay, let's load it up. Okay. Oh wait, this has multiple tips. There's a grain door versus the back. Okay. That's different than the other one. The other one did not have that. Okay. We're gonna do something very similar. We're going to load it up. Okay. I'm just curious to see how it tips. I feel like it tips faster. I genuinely feel like this thing tips faster. So for an extra 3,000, bucks, you get a trailer that tips faster, as well as has, like, I guess, multiple modes for tipping, because it has the grain door, which of course is going to tip slower, and then you have the big one in the back, whereas the orange one just pretty much unloads. Actually, one thing we didn't test, I will say this, we did not test this, and that's my fault. Because of how the flaps work on the orange one, we never tested to see if when we start unloading, can we stop unloading. Okay, that's something else, because I think in real life you might have a hard time stopping that thing from unloading. Was it this button? Yeah. Okay, not saying that it's like impossible or anything, but I would just think, like, even if you tilt it back forward, depending on, you know, I just think it would be hard to close the doors to this. So I'm gonna start tipping it and then see, can I stop tipping? We're tipping, stop. Okay, we can. So the game allows us to. The game definitely allows us to do so. And actually, I might have been biased. They seem to unload, I think, about the same speed, actually. Yeah, I think they unload about the same speed. So essentially, what you're trying to do here is, let's see. I'm not actually sure at the moment who's here or not. Bought one of the trucks. I would say they're good. Like, they're kind of cool. Like, I'm gonna be honest. If I needed a changing system, I would use this setup. The reason, well, ooh, okay, hold up. Let's take everything into consideration. Let's see. With the changing system, you got, oh, this is just test save. This is test save. I'm just testing things out. With this changing system, oh, which we still haven't tested yet. So I guess we could go ahead and do that. No, let's go. So I guess we could go ahead and test those out. So let me go ahead and grab this changing system. I'm gonna grab one of each. So we're gonna grab this one. Well, let's go ahead and grab the one with cover, just because. We're gonna grab that one, and then we're gonna grab the auger wagon as well. Okay. So before I give my final opinions on this entire setup, I want to test it with that. So let me get a, I guess it doesn't matter regardless of whether or not we have a tractor or not. I'm going to get one, of course. We're just going to make sure it's very powerful enough. Roughly, right? Okay, let's see. We want this one. Okay. with this guy, ooh, crap. I just realized I forgot one thing. With the changing system, we gotta grab this. Okay. Hopefully this works out the way that I expect, but we'll see. Is bloated here because number 2, possibly. I don't think it says specifically about name who's chatting. I don't really know. Now the question is, can we back this up easily? I don't know if we can, but let's see. Oh, no, it's actually, yeah, it's very easy to back up. Okay, let's go forward a little bit. Let's go here. Okay, I'm just gonna, yep, I messed that all the way up. Okay, let me zoom out a little bit so I can actually see myself back this up. Wait, are the wheels turning with me? Oh, that's kind of cool. Let's see. Nope, we need to go this way. Okay, I just turned on my blinker by accident. Okay, so this fits right up under here. Okay. So far we have the auger wagon. We're going to do the same thing we did on a past test, except I'm just going to make sure, I'm just going to check to see what we can load into this. Okay, so the auger wagon can only take grain, which I guess we kind of expected, and solid fertilizer for whatever reason. But that's good. Okay, so let me do this. Let me go here. Pipe. Okay, so the pipe is working. We're gonna turn this one. I'm not gonna completely empty this one. I just want to see. Let's see, unload here. Okay, cool. Okay. So far, so good. Now we're gonna use the standard trailer on the other end. So, okay, spin this back around. Go over here. Uh-oh, did not mean to do that. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now, I am kind of leaning towards a thing, like towards a thing, or towards a system, right? Because essentially what I'm doing right now, I'm comparing changing systems. Essentially, we have Mercedes changing system versus the default one that's in the game, which is called Anna-Burger. I don't know how to pronounce that. It looks like Anna Burger, but that doesn't mean anything. My pronunciation could still be wrong. Go forward a little bit at an angle. Okay. Good. Oh, too much. Gotta go. See ya, man. See ya, man. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate y'all. Okay. We got this one set up. Okay. Now we're gonna test this one out. So we're gonna go here. Just check it to see what I can put in it for. Okay. I do like that there are a list of things I can put in this. Okay, so this one thing can hold everything else. That's good. Okay. Now the glitching through the cover is a bit interesting. That is a bit interesting, but whatever. Let's see, it also has multiple, it has a grain door. Okay. So I'm not actually gonna finish unloading that one. All right, so between our setups, okay, we have this one. We have this changing system for Mercedes-Benz, which this specific truck is the AROX or RX or whatever you want to call it. But of course there is, if you look into the game, there is the Actros L. But essentially I'm looking at the one with the Tektrum on the back, because the Tektrum is what allows this changing system setup. Okay. I'm gonna be honest. Based off of, well, let me consider everything. I prefer the default Annaberger changing system. Can you get that menu on console? Not as extremely detailed as mine, but yeah, you can, like the one where it shows like the buttons you need to press and everything. Yeah, I think to do so, what you want to do, because if you don't already see it, I think it's called like help something, but it's in one of these settings. Maybe it's in general settings. I think that's what it is. Yes, okay. It's the first one, help window. Help window is what you're looking for. But I prefer the Annaberger changing system. Okay, the reason being, let's just talk through a few things, and I might change my mind as I'm saying this out loud. The cost. Okay. This changing system, we're looking at the least cost, so I guess I should actually go back to full-blown in-game cost, right? The changing system, to get this changing system up and going, we need 35 plus 38, which is 73. We need $73,000 to get this system up and going. Now, the caveat, in order to pull this, we have to have some type of vehicle that has PTO and a trailer hitch, so a tractor. Okay, you gotta have a tractor to do this. Okay, one issue with using a tractor is top speed. Unless you're using a mod, the top speed of tractors aren't going to be as good. But assuming you're playing Farming Simulator, you probably already have a tractor. Okay, the good part about the tractors are versatile. So I'm gonna leave that one there. Switching over to the Mercedes-Benz version. To get it started, I'm gonna be honest, I think it's a bit cheaper, if not a lot cheaper. So to get the other one up and running, you have to have 78 plus a tractor, which I think by the time you're thinking about using a changing system, you probably already have a tractor. Let's just call it like it is. You probably already have a tractor. This system, even for the cheapest one, let's see. So it's going to be this one, 144.5 plus the Unibox puts us at 153.5. Actually, let's see. Well, yeah, it doesn't really matter which one we use, but you're looking at 153.5. So that's more than double. That's more than double the cost of the other, like the basic end game, the Annaberger changing system. However, one benefit to this, actually I'll just show you in game, is that at least with this we have a tractor to use. Now I guess the question is, can we still use a trailer? Because if you look at the back, we do have a little bit of a hitch here, right? So one other thing I'm going to test while I'm here to see if we can get some more points back for the Mercedes-Benz version. If I were to do this, detach, we're going to lift it up, fold it up, whatever. And this is where we're probably going to have a little bit of an issue, but if it works, this might actually be cool. Okay. What I'm going to do, this dolly, because right now we do not have a fifth wheel on the Mercedes-Benz. If this dolly connects, if this dolly connects, this will be better than the default game changing system. Because again, we don't have a fifth wheel right now. We don't have a fifth wheel. Because we don't have a fifth wheel, we're kind of, I don't want to say screwed, but let's say we wanted to actually pull a trailer. Because right now, this Mercedes-Benz like truck can only do one thing. Carry this. Right? That's all it can do. Whereas if you go to like semi-trailers, they hold more. They just do. But the simple fact that you can pick them up, lay them down, that interchangeable part, again, if you're playing as a team or something, useful. Okay? However, should I just want to use this thing to carry a semi-truck trailer, for example, this one, the profile liner, is maybe not going to be your first choice, but or drop deck or something like that. Should I want to use them, could I make it work? I already think it's going to look kind of weird, so I don't think it's actually going to work out the way I want. But let's see. Can this even connect? That's the thing. Can this even connect? Okay, so it doesn't even connect. So we cannot do that weird little trick I was thinking about doing. We can't do that. But it still has that hitch, which makes me think I could put some type of trailer on it. So I'm gonna try to use these. Let's just go with the DK 280. Well, no, let's go a little bit bigger than 280. Yeah, let's do the D240. The double D240 73. Yeah. Well, because also you could use it as a bale trailer, so, and extension. Okay. So we're gonna use this. I'm leasing a lot of stuff, but I'm really just I'm trying to get a few points back into the win column for this Mercedes-Benz, because right now it's losing just because of how it operates. But can we, if it would hook, okay, that alone has made this a little bit cooler. The reason being is because this is going to be very, very difficult to connect. Very difficult to connect. But one thing you can do with these trailers is that you can have multiple of them hooked up at once. Now see, these wheels are going to suck to back up. You know what, here, we're going to do it different. But one cool thing, if I'm not mistaken, with these trailers is that you can link multiple trailers together. The issue is just doing just that. But once you have it, you should be good. The menu that gives you money and grains, that's PC. That's PC. Yeah, sorry. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, we're going to turn this way. Okay, so let's see. Do I have the skill to be able to back this up? Let's see, I need it to go to the right actually, so we're gonna go for a little bit, turn it a little bit this way. Oh, back it up, back it up, back it up. There it goes. Can we get it close enough? We really just jackknifed it, but if it will still connect, okay, actually we missed it. Okay, hold up. Can we get this to work? I hate these types of trailers. That would say everybody does. Everybody does. The worst part is, I think there's actually a mod that allows you to lock them so they don't keep turning like that. If that's a thing, I would love it. It's not a thing by default. You know what? Yeah. Okay, well at least now we got it locked. Okay, I was gonna say. I thought we did, but we don't. But yeah, these things suck to back up. At one point I could get them to work. I mean, they're extremely nimble. I will say that. But as far as like backing them up, it's a pain. Forward a little bit. If I can nail this, there's actually really no point in me trying to nail this, but if I can, that would be kind of neat, I guess. Nope. A few more tries and then I give up. Can we get it? You know what? F this. Little trade secret. You can just pick this up using the mod. But that is one thing that sucks with these, is just trying to get them to connect. But let me go here. First person, super string. I'm just gonna drag this right about there. Hop in, connect. Okay, so now we got like 3 trailers hooked onto this, which is kind of cool. Kind of cool, and it makes it to where like this is long, you know, thing for like hauling this. And it's a good thing because this trailer can be used as just regular bale trailer, meaning I can load pallets onto this. The reason that's important, or not important, but well, yeah, I'm gonna say important, is because as it stands, this truck right now can only be used for one thing, which is using these trailers right here. It doesn't take pallets or anything. It only takes this type of thing. So being able to hook something onto the back that can take pallets is good. That's actually, you know, kind of useful. The pain to do so, though, I don't think is worth it. But it is a nice workaround. Is it a great workaround? No, not at all. But it does work. It does work. It just, like, I'll tell you like this. In game, if I were to do a setup like this, I would spend forever trying to get these back 2 hooked up. Once I got these back 2 hooked up, I would never unhook them. Like, I would never unhook them. They would always stay hooked like this. Now, the one thing that I am curious about, which, because I haven't done a setup like this, can you, this is actually gonna be kind of cool. So the back one, we can unload, right? Look at that. You can unload the back one. Good. If I were to unload this one, will it still do it? Oh yeah, it will. Okay, will it bump into anything? It doesn't. So this actually works perfectly. So yeah, you could, okay. That's good to know. So this setup, you could use it for extra grain storage if you really wanted to. Again, I wouldn't. See, does this have, because this has something on the back of it that I need, we can work it. It does not. Okay. What is that? Vario chassis? V2. Ooh. I don't know what this is used for, but... Oh, shipping container. Is this a mod? Is this a mod that I downloaded? Oh, no. This is the thing. The game put this in. I think the game made this a thing. I don't think this is a mod. I don't think. I might be mistaken. Yeah, it's not a mod. So it's default. Like it's in the game. Interesting. Okay, see, so now I want to try that too. So let me... Oh, you can't lease this? You have to just straight up buy it. That's interesting as well. You can't lease these. In fairness, they're not that expensive, so it's really not that bad. I'm gonna buy one. I'm just testing out so much right now. Testing out so much. Okay. Overall, the Mercedes-Benz, this system, blah, 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 blah. I still give the default in-game one, like, better. I still like the default in-game one better. Again, if you just wanted to do this long setup, sure. The only problem is these back two right here, these back two, you could technically put that on a tractor and still have the same thing. But the main thing you're looking for as far as like using a changing system is this box here, this whole thing here. Although this is very cool, this right here would be, I just have money and I want to flex. The counter is down. I don't know what that means. The counter is down. Hold up. Let me see. What do you mean the counter is down? The counter's down. I don't see what counter you're referring to, but also one thing I don't like right now is I thought I changed the settings of the camera so it zoomed in a bit more. I thought I changed that, but I guess I didn't. I thought I did. That's my fault. I'm not supposed to be so zoomed out. I'm supposed to zoom in a little bit more. Yeah, something like that. Tilt this up one. Yeah, something like that, because I don't think I can go. Well, that's actually up too much. Yeah, something like that. Not terrible. That's more like what I was looking for. I don't know why it went. It just did the same thing. It just went right back. Oh, wait. I think I know why. Hold up. Give me 1 second. Is this necessary for me to change right now? A little bit. Let's see. Go here. Go settings. Yep. There it is. Okay. I think I just fixed it. So now, beep, beep. When I go back in here, because I had changed this earlier and I was confused as to why. When I checked, I was checking to see what you meant by the counters down. Let me hold on, let me do this real quick. D. Oh, too much. Go about there. Let's see if we want to tilt up. Oh, geez. Now I'm messing up other stuff. Okay, there we go. Tilt one. Okay, well, actually, this is fine. Apply. Okay, so now, perfect. Okay, so now it's not doing it. Okay, good. Sorry. Testing stuff on the fly. Okay, you said go to your buy menu. And you said the counter's down. I don't know what that means. But I will say, how do I explain this? At least the good part with, well, no, okay, never mind. I stand corrected. Not that go down. Oh, you mean like the fact that I don't have a lot of mods in here? Is that what you're referring to? It's just because this is the test save, so typically I only have the mods that I'm testing in there. Okay, so we got more stuff to test. Okay. La. Okay. End of the day, I still prefer this changing system to the default game. Yes. Okay. What I was about to say is I was mistaken. I thought that this system right here, this lower part. Let me go to the thing so I can show you. I was thinking that this also had a fifth wheel on it. It does not. However, so now they're pretty much neck and neck. So this changing system versus this one, they're pretty much neck and neck, except for you said no, over one then go down. So you said go over one. I don't think that's what you meant. You said over one then go down. This one? What were you talking about? No, I don't know what you're referring to. Don't worry, your chat's coming a bit delayed, but don't worry. It's by the time I get it, I'm remembering the place where we were at. But okay, anyway, between the two changing systems, the Annenberg is cheaper. Plus, it can use a tractor that you will already have access to. So you're paying $73,000 for a system versus this, where you're paying about $158,000, I think was the math, for this system. Again, ignoring these back two. Just use this system. Is it a cool system? Yes. Now, I will say, this system is much easier to load trailers than this system, than the Annenberg. So even if you had like multiple Annenbergs, sort of set up, I will say this system is easier. However, once you get the speed and stuff, go to the tractor. Over one, then go down, go to the... I think that word is supposed to be tractor. It's not. Act like you're buying something. I am buying something. Sort of. Go to the tractor. You're saying... Go down. Are you talking about a lot, or... all the way? Oh, look, there's containers. Wait, are these only for trees? I just saw that. Shipping containers, is it just for trees? Shipping containers can be filled with logs and sold as a whole. I'm curious to know how that works. Don't worry, I'm still looking at chat, so whenever you get your thing in, I'm looking at it. But this system, if you can get used to backing the here, let me actually just try it just to prove a point, or test the point, I guess. So the main issue with the Annenberg system is going to be whenever I do need to switch out a system or switch out a changing thing, you gotta drive pretty straightforward, so that is one limitation. But assuming you can get good at backing these up, which they're pretty easy, I think. You just gotta line her up correctly. Oh, and then something like this. Oh wait, oh, it's because we're on a hill for this one. Okay, well, let's not use that one. Let's pretend like this one over here is our second one. I think we would have got that other one, but let's pretend this one is the one we're looking at. Drive next to it. Put it in reverse. Oh, too much. Whoops. Don't overcook it. Oh, too much. But we got it in there. Oh, sort of. It also probably helps if you don't do this on a flat thing. There's the container. Yeah, thank you. I was actually, I didn't know that was down there. So thank you for helping me find that. But yes, okay, pretending we weren't on a hill, we were on a flat surface, this system works. Okay, so one thing you're paying almost double the price for is ease of convenience. I will say this, as far as hooking it up and going, is faster. Just hooking it up and going. The other one, well, I guess maybe not actually. So they're both about the same. It's just, I will say this, I don't see a massive benefit to using this system. Okay. I don't necessarily. Okay, actually I do. This changing system is meant to pick it up, actually take it somewhere, drop it off, blah, blah, blah. This one, you don't actually have to load it on the back. You can, hold up, hop in this, detach this. Okay, you could actually start dropping the trailer off and then pretend like you're just moving it around the farm. You know, I'm not trying to actually do anything. I'm just moving it into a different position. I can move it. I don't have to load it up. I can just drop it right here and then keep going. Oh, and then I back up. Hey, I want to move this somewhere else. Actually, you know what? I want to drive it halfway across town. Pick it up. We're off. So it's actually not slower. Okay, so I take that one back. I'll walk that one back. It's not slower. I will say you're paying double the price for convenience. Because another thing is, this thing is going to move across town faster than a tractor is. So essentially with the Mercedes-Benz, okay, so I will give it a net 0. It's not, or not net 0. I'll give it like a 5 out of 10. But because it's new, I'll give it like a 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10 not being bad. Like 5 and above, 5 is average. We'll say 4, 5, and 6 are average. 4 being slightly below, 6 being slightly above. 7, 8, 9, and 10 are gonna be your like good area. I will say this is more like a 6. It's slightly above average. It's good. Like it has a lot of benefits for you. You move quick, you can move stuff around. Especially again, if you are playing like on a multi-person farm, it's good. I could actually see a use for it. Let's see, what is this? We already used the Unimog. The Unimog is good. I do want to use this weird thing. I don't know what this is for. I don't really know how to use it, so we're gonna let's go ahead and use this piece. I just want to see, this one's gonna be easy to check. We're only testing small things with this one. Essentially, I know the forklift is in the back. It does not want to go backwards very fast. At least not uphill. Oh, we had it. Okay, so it is attached. Let's see how it lifts. Oh, wow. That's really high, actually. Oh, did I mean that? That's actually really, really high. Oh, and you can change direction. So that makes this even better. Okay. So this thing is doing well so far. Tilt for, okay. I don't even need the forklift. I wish I could tilt this backwards a little bit more. Because right now it seems like you can only really keep it level. If I change direction, you know, I'm sure we'd be better, but... Okay, now coupled with this as an idea, I would say the Mercedes pack is worth it. As a single player, maybe not. It is not that it's like bad. It's that if I'm playing on extreme difficulty, which I am in my Nadenthal thing, I would need a lot of money before I start to get to the system to where I would need to buy this. The issue is that there are other alternatives I could use to this by the time, well, no. So let's think about it again. For that one, we're pretty much comparing it against a wheel loader, which we already approved. We already proved that it's cheaper. It's cheaper than everything. On top of that, the horsepower on these things are low. 5.1 tons versus this Mercedes thing. Let's see. Weighs 6.7 tons. Plus, I don't think it's gonna tip over anytime soon. Though, I'm gonna be honest, I would use this. I would use this instead of a forklift. How much does a forklift cost? Let's think about that, because that is its only last remaining competitor. It's gonna be the forklift. It costs about the same as the forklift. Okay, this wins. I would say this Mercedes-Benz A+, 10 out of 10, simply because it's practical. It's cheaper than other options. As far as front loaders, like, it's good. It's good. Like, it doesn't have a massive amount of horsepower, but again, instead of it says MB, like Mercedes-Benz track. I think it's supposed to be short for tractor. Even though it looks like a tractor, if you're using it as a front loader, it's solid. Now, one last thing, let's compare it against other tractors. Okay, never mind. It wins. It wins. That's it. That's the end of it. It wins. This thing wins. Like, it has 180 horsepower. This is the more expensive version. So, albeit that, we did pay for the $70,000 one, but even the $35,000 one, which weighs about the same, wait, does it have the attachment in the back? Ooh, this one doesn't. Oh, that's cool. It has, okay, that's kind of cool. It's too small though, but it's kind of cool. Kind of cool. Oh wow, you can get bigger. Ooh, get bigger wheels. What did I get bigger wheels on? You can get bigger wheels. Okay. Oh wait, you can get narrow tires too. Interesting. So this could just go straight through a field too. So this could be used as a tractor if it wasn't for the fact that it's such low horsepower, right? This is going to fall into that small tractor category. Now, this is the first one that you can use as a front loader, the 55,000 one, but still pretty good. Oh, you do slap on more horsepower. I don't know. Now it's costing 78. I still would say it's better because when you compare it to a forklift, yeah, because this forklift is way better. This is the best forklift. 12 miles per hour. Let's take that into consideration. 12 miles per hour versus this thing moving 24. Yeah, I will say these are better. Okay, so everything in the Mercedes-Benz category, at least let's start from Unimog down. So Unimog up, I guess. Unimog up. This stuff is going to be more for moving stuff around your field. So not field, but like pretend this field over here, pretend as if it was all flat, first of all. Second of all, this is where we had a warehouse, right? If we had a warehouse and stuff over here, the Mercedes stuff would be good at moving stuff around it. And I wouldn't say just this. Let me give it an even better picture. Let's say field 8, 9, and 12 were all combined together. All of this is like a shipping area. So you're playing for like realism, right? So let's say at the top of field 8 is one warehouse. Over here at the bottom of 12 is another warehouse, maybe for lumber or whatever. Or like this section up here is shipped in, this is shipped out. So we want over here, we're using this one as storage. Hey, just store it in here, store it in here, store it in here. And then when we're ready to move it to the shipping side or shipping building, we have a Mercedes truck, Unimog or whatever, to pull whatever we need over to the other bit. Now, maybe not these 3 fields. That is really big. So maybe just field 8, top side versus bottom side. So you're moving stuff from one facility to the other. The Mercedes-Benz like lineup would be really good at that. Even if I didn't want to use the Mercedes-Benz lineup for that, this simple thing works better than a forklift. It works better than a front loader. I simply like that the weight, there's a lot of decent amount of weight up here to keep it from tipping under like heavy stuff if I'm holding it with the forklift. So this wins that category. As far as the changing system, I will turn back around and say, hey, if you do plan on using a changing system, a decent amount for like grain and stuff, the Mercedes-Benz is actually good. I don't typically use changing systems, but I could see it being useful. Heck, I could actually use it to speed stuff up. If I was doing grain or whatever, I could have 3 or 4 of these like little containers just set aside on the field. Take the harvester, drive up, fill one up all the way to max capacity, move on to the next one. Fill it up all the way, 3, 4, fill them all the way up. And then all I gotta do is take this guy, drive it to wherever it needs to be. Or heck, I could take this, connect it to one of these, and then have AI drive it to the facility to drop it off and sell it for money, you know? Whereas this one, it would take some time to set up. So actually, I will walk everything back. The Mercedes-Benz lineup, at least the A-Crocs, whatever, actually good. Bingo, worth it. I like it. Now, as an actual truck, like as an actual semi-truck, do I like it? 625 horsepower is more than enough. Yeah. It's just the semi trucks are all just semi trucks. There's nothing really like bad about any of them. The one thing I really do like about these semi trucks is that they have a decent amount of configuration and customization. They have a solid amount of them, so I would say, yeah, good. And then you have, what's up? I am sorry, I got distracted. Good thing the stream's almost over because I'm really distracted. The Heisemat, same, it's just a semi truck, is what it is. But overall, the Mercedes-Benz pack, I like it. Everything in it. The more I talked it out, thought about it, this would be this is good. This is good. Everything in it is better than default. I can definitely see myself using it. It's good. Only other thing, this has nothing to do with the pack, but it is new stuff, so I do want to test it. I need to check my phone real quick. Okay, I think this requires a semi-truck, so this is not gonna work with this, right? Need a 5th wheel. Yeah, okay, so we need an actual semi-truck. So this does give me a reason to test this semi-truck. So let's do that. Yeet. Okay, we'll test this last thing and then that will be it. But overall, Mercedes-Benz pack, worth it. Okay, worth it if you plan on using it. Okay, there are a lot of DLC and stuff that they add to the game that me personally, I wouldn't necessarily use. That's not a bad thing. It gives me variety for when I maybe do decide to use it. I just don't plan on using it right now. Okay, selected container size. It tells me what my selected container size is. Interesting. I don't know what that means. I don't even know how this works. So let's figure this out. Uh-oh. I genuinely don't know how this works. Hold up. And that's my time, but I want to try to figure this out. Try to figure this out real quick. I don't know how this works. Wait, is it hooked up already? Oh, I don't think that's how this is supposed to work. I genuinely don't think this is how this is supposed to work, but it's connected. I don't think this is how this is supposed to work. I don't even know how this is attached. But what? Okay, I don't have time to figure that out. We're just gonna stop there. But that is interesting. But with that, if you liked the video, please leave a like. If you want to subscribe, please subscribe. If you want to comment, please leave a comment. If you want to follow me on other social media such as TikTok or Twitter, please feel free to do so. And if you want to join the Discord or just keep track of when I am going live, the link's down in the description below. But outside of that, I will say peace and good night. Thank you. Thank you everybody for showing up.